Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Prince and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Prince's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands, the corrections and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Brandy is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Prince DeHunt is going to come home with his very own training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session this afternoon. Now, he is sitting very nicely at Brandy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Prince heel, and at this point he has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you. When you're walking, if you're in your wheelchair, at any time that he's on your left and you give him that command to heel, he should stay with you and match pace with you. When you stop, he should sit and wait for his next command. So walking with him should be a pleasure. You should not be being dragged. And at whatever pace you walk, whether it's quickly, like power walking, a jog, or walking slowly, he should be right there with you. Now the next command that Brandy's going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, you do not use his name. Your sit-stay you can practice indoors as well as outdoors. You're going to start out at about 30 to 45 seconds, and you're going to slowly work up to 3 minutes. When Brandy returned back to him, she walked counterclockwise back to his shoulders where they started, and she stopped. And at that point, he expects to get another command. I would recommend having him neutered sooner versus later, because he's a man now and he's distracted by other dogs, by scents, by females. So if he's going to be a service dog, he needs to be, this is the come on command, and he's been taught to come and sit, not to jump on you. And you just heard Brandy say head up. As long as the dog's head is off the ground, he's focused on you. And if you're controlling his head, you're controlling the whole dog. And you heard her say no sit when he didn't sit. And she will demonstrate that recall exercise again. And she gives him a praise for a good job. Now the next commands that we're going to be demonstrating for you are going to be the series of down commands. The first one is the down from a heel position. So with him seated at your left, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay again can be practiced right in your home. Start out at about a minute and work slowly up to 5. Brandy returned back to him exactly as she did on the sit-stay, back to his shoulders, and then she gave him the heel command again. And she'll demonstrate that down from a heel position again. He's a very smart dog, and German Shepherds were bred to work, but he can be stubborn. Like that sit, he knows that sit should be automatic. And Brandy will call him out of this down stay. She uses her leash like a little guide to bring him in and have him sit. And the very last command that we're going to demonstrate for you is going to be your down from a distance. This is a little harder command because you're not right next to the dog. You have him sit and stay. You turn to face him. and you give him the down from a distance. And you can lengthen out your distance and your time again with this command. So Prince has done a beautiful job of learning all of his skills. He can go as far as you want him to go, as far as being a service dog for you. He's got everything that it takes to do that. He's a great guy. We've enjoyed having him, and we want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we will see you very soon.